I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. When it comes to the East Coast hip hop, yeah, a lot of these artists, they didn't really get the recognition that they deserve. They really didn't blow up like they supposed to. I gotta keep it tall. A lot of guys like the RELLs, like the JR Writers, they didn't really get the recognition and, actually get on. You heard? They wasn't worldwide. A lot of guys wasn't really, if you wasn't from the hood and you wasn't really into that kind of music, you really wasn't checking for a JR Writer or a RELL unless you heard them on a track with Cam or something real standout-ish. Now, we know Max B has been home no more than 2 months now, a month and a half, and he's definitely brung the wave back to New York. But has the music been up to par? I gotta keep it real. These guys are going back and forth and throwing shots. Meanwhile, is anybody checking for any of these guys? Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, we on the road to 100K. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. There's a lot of guys on the East Coast that I feel didn't really get that just due. Yeah, whether it was label problems or whether they had problems with the crew they was in. Yeah, because when it comes to guys like JR Writer, when it comes to guys like RELL, nah, man, they was making that music back in the day. Hey, look, I got to call it what it is. Grilla might be one of JR Writer's biggest hits under the Diplomat, platform and everything they got going on. But, man, he was the writer of all writers. Yeah, he definitely put in the work. Rest in peace to Fred the Godson. You heard? JR Writer was definitely one of my favorite guys coming up that was getting on the radio, get your tape decks ready. You heard? It was like you couldn't get around it, y'all. You heard? And RELL kind of blew up rocking with Cam. Yeah, fresh out of Clinton. That was the sound we was looking for. Pause. They was calling him the hardest out at that time. See, a lot of y'all are young, and I get it. Y'all wouldn't remember what was going on out here. They was calling RELL the hardest out. Pause. He was actually competing with Styles P and all guys like that. Although we know the results. I'm not even getting into all that. But we know Max B has recently come home. And the wave seems to be back, but not all the way fully like I would expect it to be back. Because I got to keep it tall. I got to keep it 10,000. He dropped the album. He dropped something it was just disgusting. I didn't like it. Public Domain 7. He dropped Public Domain 7, and it was like, who authorized it? I gotta be real. It was a lot of freestyles and on different. It's like a lot of stuff that you could tell was rushed. I didn't like that for Max B fresh out the gate, knowing you just came home and you needed to give us something to really be, anxious for, something that we want to listen to. It's kind of like, yo, look, man. Now, look, I gotta keep it real. The game is over. It's dead. I don't want to hear, yo, look, I don't want to hear no more. I heard that first project, Public Domain 7, and I said, I probably couldn't even pick one track. I'm being honest. I probably couldn't pick one track. And then he came out with this joint right here, the Narcos 3.5. And it's okay. I'm going to be real. I'm tired of the harmonizing. I'm tired. It's like mumble rap when it comes to Max B at this point, y'all. Let's stop playing. It seems like mumble rap. It's just not, I don't know about that, man. Well, RELL and J.R. Ryder, man, they just threw a little bit of shots, man. Like, you know, they let it be known. If you didn't come in, and this has always been a stigma for quite some time, especially if you from Harlem, if you know, you know. If you didn't come into the Dipset under Cam, it's like, Purple City Bird Gang, and, you know, I get it. I get it. You know, if you didn't come in under Cam, get co-signed by Cam, you got to understand. RELL, yeah. J.R. Ryder, Duke the God, salute the Duke the God. These guys are co-signed by Cam at this time. Cam admitted later on to missing out on Max B. He didn't understand the whole Charlie Rambo thing. See, Cam knows him as Charlie Rambo. He doesn't know Max B as being Max B. You see what I'm saying? So Jomo took a special interest in him, Jim Jones to be exact. So at the end of the day, yes, I feel like Cam missed out on a Max B. But when you break this all down in the whole scheme of things, and we come to this point now, these guys already been going back and forth. They've been beefing, like not beefing. I wouldn't say beefing, right? But what I'm going to say is it was a disdain. You understand? Early resistance when Max B emerged. When Max B first started making waves and associating with the Dipset crew, both RELL and J.R. Ryder expressed the group already had enough talent and didn't need additional members. With RELL stating, we don't need nobody. You understand? Look, J.R. Ryder and RELL and J.R. Ryder Dipset members initially resisted Max B joining them, saying we don't need nobody, but later maintained a more open professional stance, acknowledging Coles, but willing to work if it made sense, especially after his release from prison, while respecting Jim Jones as seen in a recent interview. In recent interviews after Max B's release from prison, they discussed the situation with more maturity, noting that while they stick to the codes and respect their affiliations, like with Jim Jones, they were open to collaborating if the opportunity was right and things aligned. They emphasized loyalty and respect for their existing relationship, but indicated a willingness to move past the past friction if it made sense artistically and personally. I gotta be real. I gotta play this for y'all because y'all gotta hear what they said. Pay attention.
The day we didn't believe in Max. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm just keeping it real with you.
Max said it.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah,
it came from left field.
Shout out to the Danza Project. Make sure y'all go over on YouTube and subscribe to the Danza Project. You heard? This is where RELL and J.R. Ryder had their interview at, man. Salute.
We was them niggas. We like, huh? What? Who? What? Okay. And
yeah,
then,
I don't think it was.
And then he made his bones. You feel what I'm saying?
He was doing what we was doing already.
He put his pain in.
But that's normal. First off, it's definitely normal for a New Yorker.
Right.
But every member from the Dips was competitive too.
Yeah. Right, Jay.
So we like animals. You get what I'm saying? So anybody get close to the circle and then you rap or you do whatever, it's like, what? Who this? You get what I'm saying? But that's just regular. I feel like
I ain't gonna hold you. J.R. Ryder is so nice, right? He can talk that shit. Like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. The dude is nice. You heard? He's nice. But as far as hit records and I don't know if he wrote for other people. See, a lot of people do things behind the scenes. So I'm not taking nothing away from J.R. Ryder. But as a standout artist, no. Pay attention.
everybody go through that.
Right.
Yeah,
he earned it. He earned his whole.
Yeah, because at the
Shout out to Duke the God.
end of the day, we got signed by Cam. When it comes to this Diplomat Bird, if it don't come through Cam it's kind of like, not saying.
Yeah, is it
not,
really? Is
yeah, but
real?
no, not to discredit what Jim do. Jim is a boss too. Yeah. But it's like if it don't come through Cam, it's like.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's how it's gotta be though.
Right.
Yeah.
So then
especially with some competitive ass motherfuckers on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Max
y'all
was
always been competitive.
And we ain't gonna lie, Max was putting in pain around that time. He was making his most, but it didn't come through Cam. So once it didn't come through Cam, we like, huh?
Yeah.
And Cam would tell you that. He said he didn't see what was going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
But once he started putting in his work, we like, all right.
So to close that section out, he did say a lot of fire coming out of what y'all got going on.
That's dope. Appreciate that.
Word.
Shout out to Max.
Is it possible?
Of course.
Because it will be crazy. You know what I mean? Because I already know this tape
Dancer, stop. Let me take my shades off.
Yeah.
We them niggas.
Yeah.
We don't need nobody.
Hey, you see what they said. You heard? They don't need nobody. And I'm going to be honest with you. I can't quite act like they don't need nobody because name one hit record they got. Like, I'm just being honest. Like these guys, they fire as far as to the hood niggas, to niggas inside the projects listening. But what crossover hit or something that hit the airwaves, something stupid, and they made millions off of, nothing like that. I got to be real, unless it was a feature or if they did it behind the scenes we don't know about, or maybe I'm out the loop. Yeah, help me out because I may be out the loop. Because at the same time, I got to say the same thing for Max B because I feel like Max B hasn't given us nothing either. Yeah, this is why hip-hop is dead to me. I think all these guys got to start doing podcasts. I'm being real. Listen to what Max B said on the track. I could fuck around and resurrect the Dipset. Yeah. Listen to what he say.
We in the jack, niggas all vets. I could fuck around and resurrect the Dipsets. Yeah. Minus the rails, minus the riders.
Do y'all hear that? Hold on.
Yeah. My niggas all vets. I could fuck around and resurrect the Dipsets. Yeah. Minus the rails, minus the riders. Fuck all that. Big Apple minus the ciders. Trying to fuck Zendaya and Miley Cyrus. Come on. Yeah, I wish I could hit the lotto. Me too.
I'm gonna be real. A lot of y'all be thinking this should be fire though. Like to me, it ain't fire, bro. Like he can't trick me no more. Like, I feel like a lot of his music from back in the days, it tricked us. Hey, look, shout out to Max B. Shout out to Todd Black. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole camp over there. It's just my opinion. I feel like this nigga done tricked us a couple times with this music because he recently did an On the Radar freestyle, right? And he quoted one of his old bars from one of his, he was rapping one of his old songs from back in the days. And I gotta be real. No, sir. Pay attention, y'all. You gonna put Vaseline and do... Pay attention.
Once you get in the truck, let's sip a little click, slide up in the cut. Get the Vaseline, let me fuck your butt. It ain't that serious.
What? Can he get away with this in 2026? I'm just being real. I see all these guys up under his, that's going fire. That's fire. It's 2026. Like, no. You can't get away with this, my G. I gotta be real. He cannot get away with this. Listen to the mumble rap right behind it. It's like he don't even know his own lyrics anymore. Pay attention.
Hey, once you get in the truck, let's sip a little click, slide up in the cut. Get the Vaseline, let me fuck your butt. It ain't that serious. I'm getting money, it's plain to see. I'm big bad bitch, come and fuck with me. Climb on top and make love to me. I make you delirious. Thought she had me in the palm of her hand. Cause it showed the respect. You ain't heard of the bigger really got his bitches in check. Just let it chill and time for bed. Mommy was mean, probably about a 9 on the scale. She was heavy on the ass, my bestie was on the ground.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. if this what we doing, I'm embarrassed for New York hip hop. Yeah, we got to break it down and call it what it is. I'm embarrassed by New York hip hop. This is like, I can't believe this even caught my ear back then. See, back then, this was the groove. Right now, no, sir. This is not what nobody want to hear, respectfully. And I haven't heard J.R. Writers and RELL's, news project, but at the end of the day, I don't think none of these guys should be dissing nobody. I think y'all all need to join teams and make something happen. For real, bring New York back, not by dissing each other, but actually hooking up with each other and trying to go to the next level. Because right now, I got to be honest, I don't want to hear RELL. I don't want to hear J.R. Writer. And I goddamn don't want to hear Max B. Yeah, hey, I'm done giving hey, look, who am I? Look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Max B sends shots back at ex-Dipset members or forever Dipset members, we want to call them, right? J.R. Writer, RELL. Yeah. Shout out to Weeks Ave. You heard? Shout out to the whole BX. Yeah, he's sending shots. They going back and forth. This is like, I don't even want to hear this. I want to see y'all do music together and get this bag, hopefully. You heard? That's what I want to see. Shout out to the Danza Project once again. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. They have exclusive interviews. They definitely break shit down. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Is hip-hop dead? I'm just being real. Is hip-hop like just waste of time at this point? Because are y'all looking forward to any one of these guys' albums? Let's be honest. Like, I believe Max B is going to fade off. He's going to end up on somebody's podcast talking about Jim Jones when it's all said and done. Because these guys don't know how to, I understand he went away for 18. He don't know how to keep up with the time. And to me, when it comes to RELL and J.R. Writer and Duke the God, salute. But what has changed? It's 2026. You can't sound the same. You can't do the same shit. RIP to hip hop, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. We on the road to 100K. Salute.